Are you lucky enough to work or run your business from home? Make sure to stay and watch my review of the AOC Q27V5CW. It's a sleek and professionally designed monitor to help with a range of businesses and offer a range of connectivity, flexibility to suit all needs, and it may be your next monitor for your home business. It begins with design and style. It offers a metal plate, stand and column which is sturdy, robust enough for any environment. It has a matte finish with an anti-glare coating to try and suppress any glare from outside or internal light sources. This seems to do a better job than some of my previous monitors I have reviewed. Its base plate is a suitable location for a wireless charger or controller, or if you are wanting to be more productive, you can use it for sticky notes, pens, or even a notepad, or even your orders that have just come in. You'll find a cable management cutout in the column which effectively helps manage a messy desk. For me, I always have cables, everything here, there and everywhere, and I do try to use cable management where possible. Talking about cables, let me show you the range of connectivity this monitor offers. You can choose to connect to your external devices either by USB-C, which also offers power delivery up to 65 watts, which means your monitor will actually charge your device for you. So if you're using a notebook, a MacBook, or even a Windows Surface device, you can actually charge it for you while you're actually using an external larger display. Like me though, I've connected via the HDMI ports, which is 2.0, and you have one of those connections. You can also choose to connect via a display port. This is 1.4 connection and there's one of those. There is even a USB hub 3.2 Gen 1 that offers both standard and fast charging capabilities for any peripherals. So this may be a device that you may want to charge, or even connecting in multiple different storage options. If you're like me, you would prefer to use headphones instead of the built-in speakers. So you do have two 5-watt speakers, but I would choose to use headphones, and thanks to the headphone output on the back, you can do. I do want to say though, I highly suggest you use either headphones or external speakers. It's great that the monitor has speakers, but they are traditional monitor speakers. They do sound very trapped, very tinned-like noise, and I just didn't find it enjoyable with any source of content from music, films, to just watching something on YouTube. I would always suggest trying to use the headphones where possible, or even plugging in external speakers thanks to that USB hub. Where the column and mounting bracket meet, you will also find a flexible joint that gives you a range of movement, allowing you to move your display to wherever you prefer. The first option is to change the height with a range of 130 mils, and this is a good thing to have because you need to align your chair and your monitor screen correctly to make sure that you don't feel fatigue and you don't feel any pulls or strains in any muscles. Then moving on to the option of swivel, your display will swivel 28 degrees left or right of center point, meaning you can put it on the corner of your desk and swivel it to still face you. If you need to turn it around to show a colleague, you can do. I like to tilt my display, so I normally have my display really low down and then tilt up. With this monitor, you can do, as it offers a tiltability of minus 3.5 degrees to a plus 28 degrees, so tilting up is the plus 28. And then finally, we see more and more content recently being created in portrait mode for the likes of TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reels, and other social media apps. Or even businesses need to use stocks and shares, so within this monitor you have the option to pivot 90 degrees either way, left or right, and you can choose which best works for you. Of course, in your settings you'll need to change this, but it's very simple and very easy. However, you can choose to remove the column and stand completely very easily by lifting a little clip that's on the back bracket. And then you can use the VESA mount connection, which you'll find, and that's 100 by 100, and that's a standard measurement. Now let's look at the most critical part of your monitor, which is the display. It's 27 inches or 68.5 centimeters, and this is always measured in corner to corner. It's known as a Quad HD IPS display that offers 75Hz refresh rate with a resolution of 2560 by 1440 that uses a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. This resolution gives you 109 pixels per inch density. This display offers FreeSync technology, which can be used to work in partnership with your GPU to make sure that graphics cards and monitor offer the best viewing experiences together at the same time. I highly suggest when you are doing this to use the DisplayPort connection. So when it comes to photo editing, which I dabble in and I'm trying to get better at creating nicer photos for my social media such as Instagram and Twitter, make sure to come and follow me with all the links in the video description. This monitor offers a Dci P3 98% coverage and offers over 16.7 million colours. Not the best I have seen, but this is a great starting point. At times you will need a monitor to be responsive, and this monitor won't let you down, thanks to offering a 4 millisecond response time grey to grey, or even a 1 millisecond response time with MPRT measurement, which is a more reliable standard of measuring response time on monitors. I noticed with this monitor you won't be distracted by large borders either. As you'll notice, it has a 3-sided frameless design, with the bottom border being the largest one out of the 4. This is housing components and also has an LED indicator on it. I found with a frameless design you won't be distracted, and you can enjoy either your content you're hard at working on creating, or even if you'll sit back and enjoying some games, or even just relaxing and watching a film. As you may have seen by now, this monitor offers a little extra, and that's its camera that sat on the top bezel. This camera has a privacy switch, which is essential, and I'm glad it is there as standard. With this camera being certified by Windows, you can also use this to log into your device thanks to Windows Hello. I found the web camera to work really well. People have been able to hear me with the microphone. You can choose to turn the microphone on or off. I've used this with FaceTime, I've used it over Skype and other options. I haven't had any bad experiences, and people on the other side have said it's been an enjoyable conversation. If you are subscribed and watch some of my previous videos, you'll know that I am visually impaired. I like to highlight and share accessibility features and settings you can use to make your devices more accessible. So AOC are no different here, and they offer these settings to try and help you enjoy using your monitor for longer periods of time. And it comes in the form factor of flicker-free technology. This removes the flickering that may occur for some users. You also have the ability to turn on low blue mode. This removes the harsh blue light waves that your monitor produces, which allows you to continue to use your monitor for extended period of time, day or night. And then finally, all that's left to share is my personal review and my thoughts when I've been using this monitor. So I've used it both for work and I've used it both for sitting back and enjoying gaming. So I've only used it for console gaming on the PS5 and the Xbox One Series X. When using both the Xbox and the PlayStation, I was able to play in 1440p at 60Hz. I know this isn't the best option on the market, however it worked and it played well for me, and I'm sure you will enjoy laughing at my poor gaming skills. They're really bad, but I just really enjoy gaming. Some games will use HDR, and I was asked to preset my HDR settings when I first turned on my PS5. One positive note that I just want to highlight here that I actually showed as a negative at the beginning stage, and that was the speakers. Whilst playing games, I felt like the speakers offered a little bit more depth to them. I found them a little bit more enjoyable to use, and I actually used the speakers to play my games instead of using headphones. As I mentioned, they are still only 2 5-watt speakers. Nothing's changed, but I found them more enjoyable and actually able to use them. Whilst I would really like to spend all of my time gaming, I do have to script, create and edit my video, including this video you're watching here. Documents look crisp, clear, text seems to just pop off the display, and I find the low blue mode switched on that I can actually use this display day or night. Video editing is a breeze and didn't show any issues working with multiple high resolution video clips. When it comes to photo editing in Canva or Lightroom, again, I didn't come across any issues. The slight issue may be for some users is the amount of colours available. So as I mentioned, this is 16.7 million colours, and some monitors I have used have had well over 1 billion colours. And I suppose that's what you get used to. Overall, a great professional monitor that can help you be productive or allow you to sit back and enjoy streaming a movie or even enjoy some console gaming. Here in the UK you can purchase this monitor for £330. That's from eBuyer, and there will be a link in the video description. Also there will be a link to AOC as well as my other social media accounts. Make sure to come over and give me a follow there if you haven't already. It would be great to hear from you, and if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to be updated once I create new videos. From me, Ricky, thank you for watching and have a great day.